Hey guys, Sidekick here. Welcome back to W.A.R Racing. Tonight's cars joining us are Big Wig, Head Honcho, and Home Alone. Kick back and enjoy the show. Let's go.
And thank you for that wonderful intro there, Sidekick Sandy. So, DA, where in the world is he? Maybe I shouldn't complain, he's not here.
He's right there, under the rock.
DA, what in the world are you doing under that rock?
Grayson, Rick, I'm scared. The Illuminati, whatever it is watching us. You got a letter, you know.
It's okay, DA, I promise. The diecast community is watching the Illuminati just as much as they're watching us. Keep that in mind.
Is Sidekick Sandy gonna be around?
Yes, I'll be here.
Okay. I'll come out then, because nobody, not even the Illuminati, will mess with Sidekick Sandy slap.
Alright, now that we got that over with, first off, to kick us off tonight will be Zoomy McZoom, the 2011 Aston Martin. He'll be driven by Numbskull from Numbskull Racing. Next up is DA's favorite ride. It is Zoe in the Crescendo. He's driven by two drivers, Shotgun Cowboy and Bolo Brown, and being sponsored by Milestone Racing, MQH Racing, and Miniature Car Racing. And joining us for the first time tonight is Head Honcho from Puffs Racing in the 1990 Acura. He becomes tonight's big winner. He will be moving on to the championship round next week. And also needing to be tonight's big winner is Big Dipper, the 2020 Nissan GTR from Lobotomy Scam. You know, DA, for someone who claims to be of superior intellect, you sure are a scaredy cat.
Shut up, dumbass.
We are racing. It is Zoe and Zoomy neck and neck down that first straightaway. Zoomy now finally breaks free there as he's in first place. Now he's starting to really extend that lead as the other two cars, Head Honcho and Big Dipper, have fallen way behind here, folks. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Zoomy McZoom, Zoe, Big Dipper, and Head Honcho. It was Zoomy McZoom taking lap number one there, folks, as we get ready for lap number two back up here at the top of the Commentail Raceway. What are you thinking, DA?
You know, Racing Rick, you're the whole reason I drank.
We are racing. It is Zoomy out to an early lead there, as everyone is having a nice clean run here. Looks like it's going to be about the same as what it was last time, folks. Well, maybe a little bit different here as you got Big Dipper out front coming down here to the end. Oh, look, here comes Zoe! And he does take second. It's going to be Zoomy McZoom, Zoe, Big Dipper, and Head Honcho. Speaking of drinking, DA, for someone who seems to care so much about their babies, you're sure setting a poor example for them by drinking all the time. Do you let them drink too?
Of course not. I don't let my babies drink until they're 2 light years old.
DA, man, that makes no sense. Light years is a distance, not an actual time.
Shut up, dumbass.
Oh boy, someone help me. We are racing. It is Big Dipper to take the lead right out of that gate there, as he's trying to take a win here as Zoomy McZoom is taking the first 2 laps here, but Zoe's right on his tailpipe, folks. Here as we come down here to that final stretch we go. It is going to be Big Dipper, Zoe, and oh, looky there, Head Honcho, and Zoomy gets tangled up and does not cross the finish line. Well, that double DNF definitely shook up the points here, folks, as it's a 3-way competition here between Zoomy McZoom, Big Dipper, and Zoe. Unfortunately, Head Honcho has no chance here.
Head Honcho my ass. More like a dunderhead.
DA. We are racing. It is Head Honcho out to the lead. No, now Zoe takes over that lead. Right there is Big Dipper tried to move into second place and was not able to do so. Uh-oh, I think we lost Zoomy McZoom back there in that Armageddon corner coming down here to the end. It will be Zoe, Head Honcho, Big Dipper. Well, here you go, folks. It was Zoomy McZoom who won the first 2 laps of this heat. Turned around and got 2 DNFs in a row, and that really hurt him as he has now been eliminated. It will be Zoe and Big Dipper moving on to the bonus rounds this week, and this is a very important bonus round for both of those two. As Zoomy McZoom and Head Honcho season is over, we hope to see them back here in the Diecast Racing Short Series here, hopefully sometime. Short plug there. Let's move on to heat number 2. Starting us off in our second heat of the night is Home Alone. It will be the V-Man from Norman Byrne Racing, trying to become tonight's big winner and lock himself a spot in that championship round next week. Next up, we have another new car joining us. It will be Big Wig. He is sponsored by Sharky's Garage RC and more in the Dodge Viper. He'll be driven by Sharky from the Vulcan Raceway. He's also looking to become tonight's big winner and get himself a shot at that championship next week. Next up, we got a car that can make it in 2 ways, accumulating enough points here in this event, but first he's got to make it into that bonus round, or he can become tonight's big winner and get himself in. He's got a good shot here, folks. It is Speedy McSpeedface in the 1967 Ford GT, driven by Triple B from Shredder Speedway. And he is back again this week, but he's going to have to be tonight's big winner to make that championship round, folks, as he does not have enough points. It is Rolling Potato in the 2017 Lamborghini, driven by Biohazard from Toxic Rock Racing. Alright, DA, we're ready for heat number 2 of the night, and seeing as how you ain't got no dog in this fight, who are you picking this time around?
You're right, Racing Rick. I don't have a dog. The only dog here is you. But I will pick Home Alone.
We are racing. It is Big Wig out to an early lead there. He's putting a block on everyone, folks. As we come down here, he's got that lead now. He's got to straighten back out. He's going to hold that all the way throughout the track. But it was Speedface right there, right on his tailpipe. Coming down here to Widowmaker Run, it is going to be Big Wig, Speedy McSpeedface, Home Alone, Rolling Potato. DA, maybe if you were just a little bit nicer, people would actually like you instead of finding you so damn annoying.
Aw, don't be jealous, Racing Rick. Everyone loves me, 'cause I say exactly what they're thinking. But I'm sorry for calling you a dog. A dog at least has brains.
We are racing. It is Home Alone and Rolling Potato in a battle there for first place. It is Rolling Potato taking over that lead. Oh, looky there. Big Wig spins out. And Speedy tried to get around him, but he gets held up there on that Armageddon corner. He's out of here, folks. Coming down here to Widowmaker Run. Big Wig is in third place, but he's way behind here. It will be Rolling Potato, Home Alone, and here comes Big Wig to finish it out. I don't care what I have to do, DA, one way or another, I'm getting you off this program. Anyway, it is a 3-way battle with 1 point separating each of the top 3 here, and Speedy McSpeedface at the midway point is still in it.
You'll never figure it out, Racing Rick. There's no way. I'm far superior to you, you dumbass.
We are racing. It is Rolling Potato that takes that lead. He goes defensive right off the bat. It seems to be working for him here as he is in first place. All 3 other cars are still in it here as he tried to take them all out, but it did not work. They got a nice smooth run coming down here, but it will be Rolling Potato first. Big Wig, Speedy McSpeedface, and Home Alone. It looks like it will be Rolling Potato and Big Wig moving on to the bonus rounds this week as they need to be tonight's big winner to get themselves into that championship round. Home Alone and Speedy McSpeedface only has a boxer shot here, as they're going to need a couple DNFs to get them into that bonus rounds.
You have potatoes rolling around inside your head.
You're already drunk, DA. Let's get on to the racing. We are racing. It is Big Wig and Speedy out there. One heck of a battle there, folks. It is Speedy that takes that lead. All 4 are lined up nicely here. Looks like they're going to have a nice, clean run. This is going to do very little for the overall points, though. As we come down here to Widowmaker Run, it will be Speedy McSpeedface, Big Wig, Home Alone, Rolling Potato. It will be Big Wig and Rolling Potato moving on to the bonus rounds this week, and they need that bad, folks. They need to be tonight's big winner. And Speedy McSpeedface and Home Alone, unfortunately, your season's over with. As we get ready to head back up to the top of the Cometel Raceway for some bonus racing action and find out who will be our 8 moving on to the championship round next week. Alright, DA, while we wait for the cars to make their way back up the Cometel Raceway, I got a great track for you to go visit. This place is perfect for you. I know you're a big fan of Gravity, and they got some of the wildest and craziest action you'll ever see on YouTube. And they got some sand there, lots and lots of sand. You can dig yourself a big old hole and get down in it, and you can make yourself at home there while you watch the racing action, my friend. Oh man, they got a halftime show that'll just blow your mind away, where they actually bowl people over. It's crazy.
Whoa there, dumbass. stop that right now. You know how I feel about people running over people with anything. It reminds me of my babies. This just pisses me off. You're the biggest jerk-noid, humanoid piece of crap I've ever seen. Even mentioning this. Besides, I'm 76 light years old. I'm too old to play in the sand.
Calm down, DA. The Hold My Beer guys get paid good money for doing what they're doing.
Why don't you go bury your head in the sand so we don't gotta look at your ugly face while that Ewok tickles your toes?
You have my permission, Sidekick. Oops, she did it again. Alright folks, it is time to find out who will be joining us next week in that championship event as these four fine automobiles get ready to take to it here in some bonus racing action.
That's it, I've had enough of this crap. Call the Galactic Council, call someone. Something's gonna change, I'm gonna make something happen. I'm tired of being smacked around.
We are bonus racing. It is Big Wig that takes that lead first. Zoe's trying to make his move right there, and he cannot quite do it as he got stopped just short, but here he comes. He's charging on strong here again, folks. Can he do it as Big Wig gets a little loose right there, but no, he corrects it. It will be Big Wig, Zoe, Big Dipper, Rolling Potato. DA, we welcome everyone here at the Comet Tail Raceway. We're so happy to have everyone here. But if you're going to come on here and be mean, Sidekick Sandy's going to lay it to smack it down on your candy ass.
I've told you before, Racing Rick, I'm a superior being to you. And I am far more intellectual than you. And I'm gonna find out a way to keep Sidekick Sandy from slapping me around. I'll tell you what it is next week soon as I get it all arranged.
We are racing. It is a neck and neck here between Big Dipper and Zoe, as it is Big Dipper that takes that lead in that crash corner. Zoe is not going to give up here, folks, as she is really trying to make a move here, coming down to that final stretch. It is going to be, here he goes, it's going to be, nope, Big Dipper, Zoe, Rolling Potato, Big Wig. I can't wait to see what kind of harebrained idea you think you're going to come up with, DA, because there ain't nothing that's going to stop a Sidekick Sandy, I can promise you that.
Shut up, dumbass, I'm on a call.
We are bonus racing. It is Big Dipper taking that lead right early on. But it is Big Wig that flips over right there on that crash corner as he's getting pushed down the track here. He's not going to make it too far. As we come down here to Widowmaker Run here, folks, it is going to be Big Dipper, Rolling Potato, and here comes Zoe.
Yes, it's alien abuse. I want her arrested immediately. Do I have any marks? Well, I have a DA on my chest. Does that count? Oh. That's not what you meant?
Well, I see DA is still on the phone, but we're going to get on with our last race of the night here, folks, as it looks like it will be Big Dipper moving on to that championship round next week. But we got one more race to go. Let's just see how it does plays out, but he could get a DNF and anything could happen here. We are racing one last time. It is Rolling Potato that edges out Big Wig there for that lead, as Big Wig is now bigging and banging all over the place, coming down that killer straight, folks. Here we go, down into the slingshot we go. Rolling Potato's got a nice lead, and it is going to be Rolling Potato taking this one easy, and then followed up by Big Wig, and Zoe, and Big Dipper. A big congratulations to Big Dipper, as he is tonight's big winner, and we'll be moving on to that championship event next week. But for right now, it is time to check out this season point standings and see what two drivers will be joining him and the others in that championship event. And sure enough, folks, it did play out exactly how we talked about last week. It will be Zoe moving on to that championship event, taking spot number 7. But we have a tie between Rarity and Waldo to see who will take that 8th and final spot in that championship next week. So let's get back up to the top. We're going to have ourselves a best 2 out of 3 race off and see which one will be moving on and which one will call it a season. And here they are, folks. It is going to be Rarity kicking us off in the 2015 Renault. He is driving for Adult Diecast Racing. Up next, we have Waldo, the 2015 Mustang. He'll be driven by Arlo from Arlo Racing. All right, folks, we got us some bonus racing going on to find out who's moving on to that championship round. As we'll have Rarity on the inside and Waldo on the out. Let's get this thing going.
More racing, more times to drink.
Shut up, DA. Trying to get my wife and sidekick arrested? Just shut up. Sorry, folks, I'm a little heated at the moment, but we are racing. It is Waldo that takes the early lead. Now Rarity takes over the lead right there, coming into that first set of turns. He's got a nice lead here now. Can Waldo catch up to him down there? And that slingshot, it don't look like it. And it will be Rarity taking lap number 1.
Listen, dumbass. It don't matter how you cut it. That's alien abuse, and I'm not gonna put up with it anymore.
Yeah, well, DA, you do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All I know is I'm gonna get your ass out of here as soon as possible. We are racing. Waldo needs to win this one, or it will be Rarity moving on to that championship event. And Rarity's got to leave it. Waldo's not going to give it up. Look at him. He's right on his tailpipe here, folks. So he's trying to make a move there. Could not quite do it. Coming down here to the end. No, he got loose. Rarity will be moving on to the championship. And there you have it, folks. Our final 8 that will be competing next week for that championship. It will also be giving away a car, so that's going to be exciting. We could have our first ever back-to-back champion also, so make sure you check it out next week because it's going to be fun and exciting, and we'll see what DA's up to. Anyway, folks, I'm happy to have you all here. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to thank everyone you see here on the screen. If you celebrate the 4th of July this season, make sure you have a good, safe one. If you don't, make sure you're still safe out there. Until next time, race fans, happy racing and God bless.